Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1. Well, hello tubers, hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. So I figured I would address the elephant in the room regarding Carolyn's RV Life's latest video. She is sure destroying the heck out of her RV. And if you want to have a primer on how to destroy your RV, do exactly like she's doing, because she is the antithesis of a careful RV owner, because she's just taping the exterior of the vehicle together because it's falling apart. And it's all her own undoing. Now the funny thing is, you know, not making this stuff up. It's just what she talks about. I just give my color. You know, it's like a sports commentary. That's what I'm doing. And she has no sense of shame with what she's doing and what she posts on her channel. But, well, let's just talk about the latest. No, I'll give you a screenshot of what she's done. She backed into a tree. You know, she's with Ralph. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to predict. You kind of go on the map and you look where she's posting videos from. She's headed to Canada. Ralph is from Alberta, so she's obviously headed to Canada, because if she's heading to her mother's to do some mooch docking in upstate New York, well, she's heading in the wrong direction. She's probably going to still do some mooch docking as she does every year, but she's gonna head to the Rocky Mountains. So I guess I should get on a plane and greet her. It'd be the least I could do, right? You know, be the welcoming party. Oh, look, we got some cute babies here, some Canada geese babies. Look at them, mom and dad with the babies. I bet you she had a clutch that was a lot more than that. Probably lost a few. Oh, mom's watching. What are you doing? Stay away from my babies. And we got a lot more. Yeah, Canada geese, they can be a bit annoying because they poop everywhere. Anyway, getting back to Carolyn. So yeah, she's headed to Canada to destroy my nation. Who knows, maybe Ralph's gonna pop the question on her and put a ring on her finger, make an honest woman out of her. But, so anyway, she's camping with Ralph and she backs into like a tree, damages the complete edging of her RV, and decides just to tape it back together. She probably didn't even spend the money on Eternabond. She just used some cheap ass Flex Seal tape or something. Not that Flex Seal doesn't have some of its purposes, of course it does, but she didn't even bother to roller it on properly. She just cut a chunk, stuck it on with her fingers. Good enough. It looks Bush League, very, very Bush League. I don't know why she just didn't cut it a size that was appropriate to make it look better, and then use a proper roller. Just like when you apply Eternabond, use a roller so it doesn't look like crap. But yeah, and then you look at the pictures from that video. I put some more screenshots up. The seals on her windows, they're all so dried up and destroyed that it needs to be redone properly. But the entire side of her vehicle, which is made of fiberglass, it's being held together with tape. Tape. Yeah. She just doesn't have a clue. Now, it begs the question of, well, why did this happen? Well, it's very simple why this happened. Look at her tires. She put on tires that are suitable for like off-road purposes and gravel and things like that. And because she's too broke to afford to stay in RV parks. Look, for years I've been staying at RV parks. What do I tell you? It's gonna be $10,000, $12,000 a year for that. A little bit more if you want even more premium, a little bit less if you don't. That's it. She went into this RV lifestyle with Bob Wells on YouTube, and she was expecting Bob Wells style money. fact, even her Patreon goal originally was somewhere in the neighborhood of $225,000 a year. So I'm sure she was expecting Bob Wells money. A couple $100,000 from Patreon, maybe $100,000 or so from YouTube revenue, maybe another 50 to 100 from endorsement deals. She was expecting to make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars like Bob Wells. Didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. In fact, most of her subscribers have walked away from her, and only a tiny portion of her subscribers even watch your videos, because she is the antithesis of a true RV nomad who does it properly and does it in a self-funded manner. So here she goes. She buys these off-road tires so that she can go up these logging roads and desert roads and beat the crap out of her RV. RVs are not designed for continuous off-road use. Look, I've done minor damage to mine going down regular roads that are gravel. So we got a lot of gravel roads in the hinterland here in Canada. You know, things like, I know I've damaged my, the oven plate. I have to JB weld it back place. I just never bothered to get around to it because I don't use my oven. I use an air fryer. But it's a small little repair I'll have to do because I damaged that going to a wedding quite a few years ago in Bamfield. Anybody that's driven the old road to Bamfield, people die on that road. It's other people that went to the same wedding driving a regular truck, they destroyed their strut mounts. It's a bad road. But I had a wedding to go to, so what could you do? So she doesn't have the money to stay in proper RV parks. So she's always hiding out in the forest or out in the desert, using her RV in a manner which it is not designed for, beating the crap out of it, destroying it. In fact, it has no commercial value anymore. In fact, if she gave it to somebody, it would be a financial burden to have it recycled and have it taken apart and properly disposed of. But of course not. She's probably going to flip it, say, "Come buy my famous RV that my fat butt sat in. Look, my fat famous butt sat on this toilet. The toilet's worth more." Well, she's running out of money. She don't have the money to replace the RV. So what's she gonna do? She's screwed. But let this be a lesson to all of you RVers out there. Do not do as she does. Do not do as she says. You will destroy your RV. It's just amazing how people are gullible and they listen to her. But you know, actions speak much louder than words. And her actions of what she's done to her motorhome is very clear. And you know, the inside's beat up, the counter is separated. It's a sight to behold, just like her. Meanwhile, she's traveling around with Ralph wearing rags. She wears the same flannel rags she was wearing years ago. I mean, she can't even do like where I do. You know, I go to Alaska, I'll buy Alaska t-shirt. You know, I go to Portugal, I'll buy a couple t-shirts, say Portugal. She ain't even got 10, 20 bucks to do that. Of course, what's her t-shirt gonna say? Pahrump? You know, she's always hanging around Pahrump where her mailbox is. Yeah. It's also very sad, but she did it to herself. So anyway, beautiful day. We're gonna be hitting a heat wave here in southern British Columbia. So I'm enjoying some wonderful motorcycling weather. So you put your comments down below on what your take is on her beating the crap out of her RV. And would you do that to your RV? If you gotta use tape to keep it together, there's something wrong. Of course, I guess you can't afford proper repairs either. So put your comments down below. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you soon. Over and out.
We can go to figure out what we've done, what we need to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you.